is what you all been waiting for.
You're tapped in to Way Up with Angela Yee.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
Way Up with Angela Yee. B-Dot's here. Guess
Good
what?
job, B-Dot.
Yes, I am.
Man, we were just laughing because Boosie's on lip service today.
Yes.
And we've been putting out some clips that are not safe for work.
Man.
But yes, that full interview will be up later today at 5.
Boosie's like Dr. Roof for the hood, man.
Yes, he is. But if you look on the AY lip service page, I couldn't repost it or collab because I don't want to get shadow banned.
Oh, man.
But it's quite interesting, so that's why we're laughing.
Too hot for IG.
B-Dot, I was actually going to WWE yesterday.
Yes.
And while I was walking there, I saw your billboard
Hey!
in Times Square. Let me see. I have a little video.
I'm a supermodel now.
Yes, Levi's.
Yes.
And Nas. All right, well, Joy-Ann Reid is going to be joining us today.
Okay.
Talking about the Joy-Ann Reid show that she has, but also everything that's going on right now. You know, today's the vote to see if they're going to release the Epstein files.
Uh-oh.
B-Dot.
I'm not in them.
Okay. All right, well, let's get it started with some love and some positivity, though. Let's shine a light. 800-292-5150. Let's see who you want to shine a light on. We're always trying to spread the love and positivity. It's Way Up.
I'ma shine. Turn your lights on, y'all.
Turn your lights on.
Spreading love to those who are doing greatness.
Shine a light on them. Shine a light on them.
It's time to shine a light on them.
Yo, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here with my guy, B-Dot.
Good job, B-Dot.
Happy Tuesday,
I
Angela.
see you got your 40-40 shirt on. Here we go.
Yeah, I'm cool with the band.
All right, well, let's shine a light today on Jerry Rice. Now, what he has done is pretty amazing. He actually decided to clear a school lunch debt that affected over 100 schools nationwide. So together with his wife, they said they were going to do that. And that debt was over $667,000.
Wow.
It was a burden for thousands of families who were trying to keep their kids fed during the school day. And so they said the impact of this action has been immediate. The schools that benefited have expressed their gratitude. Parents are now relieved knowing their kids won't have to worry about the cost of their lunches. And this has resonated deeply within the community. So amazing. And, you know, he also put out a statement.
This is Jerry Rice from the 49ers.
Yes.
Okay.
Legendary. Thank you for clearing that up. He said, helping these kids is a victory bigger than any trophy I've ever won. That's beautiful.
That's nice.
It is a blessing to be a blessing. Isn't that what I always say?
For sure.
All right. Now, Chastity, who do you want to shine a light on?
Both of my daughters, Brittany and Chelsea, because sometimes we need our children more than they need us.
Ooh, okay. I love that. Tell me why.
Even on my bad days, they definitely bring me up.
Oh, that's so... How old are they?
31 and 34.
So you did a great job raising these women, and now they're taking care of their mama.
You got it. Greatest blessings ever.
All right. Well, shout out to them, and thank you for calling. Shout out to you.
Thank you. Have a great day.
You too. That was Shine a Light, 800-292-5150. In case you couldn't get through, you can leave a message and shine a light that way. And when we come back, we got your Yeetie. And you know what, B-Dot, since we were talking about Boosie already,
Yeah.
let's play some Boosie lip service clips. Just a little spoiler before it comes out at 5 o'clock today.
Let's do it.
All right, it's Way Up.
They say it's truth in the rumors.
From industry shade to all the gossip.
Talk to me.
Angela's spilling that Yee tea.
All right, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here. My guy B-Dot is here.
Good job, B-Dot.
That's right.
We are really having a time
It's a
looking
good
at some
Tuesday.
of our old pictures.
Memories.
Yeah, from what year was it?
2010.
2010.
Like for a long time.
All right, now let's get into some Yee tea. So Neo is going to be making his Broadway debut in Hell's Kitchen.
Hey.
She's actually also doing, you know, Alicia Keys always does those special performances. Well, not always, but every now and then she'll pop out to Hell's Kitchen. So she's doing another one of those too, by the way.
That's what's up.
If you want to get tickets, I know they're very much in demand to go see Hell's Kitchen if you haven't seen it yet or seen it. And then you want to see her perform and do a special set after.
Neil's going to need a couple +1s for his concubines.
Oh, my God. Don't call those. That's
What?
That is so disrespectful.
I don't know.
These are women who have agreed to be in a polyamorous relationship.
My kind of party.
All right. Now let's get into Boosie. Boosie is on lip service, and that episode drops today.
Can't wait.
And when I tell you we had a time with Boosie, this is his first time ever doing lip service.
Really?
And he was supposed to do it on multiple occasions. You know who was supposed to do it with him and was always like me and Boosie pulling up?
Webby?
Trouble.
Oh, Trouble. Wow.
Yes, because Trouble was one of our most frequent guests on Lip Service. Rest in peace to him.
Yes.
And so he was always like, me and Boosie pulling up. And it just never happened timing-wise, but it was nice to have him in the building with us. One thing we talked about was that viral moment where he performed at a Repass. And this was in Detroit. The woman, she passed away from cancer at 26 years old.
Damn.
She was supposed to go see him in concert, and it was actually her request.
Wow.
So here's what he had to say about that.
She always wanted that, to see me perform.
And they said she was supposed to go see you perform, but she was too sick.
I got butterflies. But I was like, I'm finna rock this.
And you did.
Because I was thinking about the church lady that might pull me to the side like, you shouldn't be...
Yeah. No, the church lady was partying too.
Everybody, everybody was turned.
That was a first for you, though, I have to think,
Yeah,
right?
I'm doing repasses now.
I wonder after he performed, did he take a plate? I would have.
I know he ate because I know that food was good. In addition to that, he is engaged.
Oh.
Just had a baby also. His little girl is so cute. But when is that wedding going to happen? Can you see Boosie as a married man?
I mean, anything's possible.
Here's what he said. Listen, but when is the actual wedding? Because I know that's your fiance, and I know...
We ain't really been focused on no wedding right now. We've been focused on the baby. Actually, I'm kind of scared to get married.
Actually,
not for the woman.
that's the idea.
woman.
For
It's
yourself?
for me. It's for me.
What are you afraid about?
Infidelities. I don't want her to lose what I've already accomplished. That be hurt when she cry. You got to start crying with her. Babe, I'm hurt too.
We cry together.
All I know is it's nothing more aggravating than when a man messes up and you're upset and he had the nerve to start crying too.
Can't relate.
Like, can I at least just cry? You know what I'm saying? But anyway, that's going to be out later today for Lip Service. Boosie joined us. When we come back about last night, we were together last night at WWE. It was on Netflix.
We cried tears of joy.
And we got to talk about that because we had a time. It was John Cena's last ever performance.
At Monday Night Raw.
It's way up.
So, about last night. Here's how it went down.
Yo, it's way up with Angela. You, me, and Beat Out of Here.
Good job, B-Dot.
Yeah.
And we were also together last night.
Yes, we were.
It's John Cena's farewell tour. So last night was his last night in New York at the Garden.
Yep.
Performing. He's still going to like DC. He's got a few dates lined up.
Yep.
What did you think?
I had a blast. This is my second time at a WWE event. And, you know, growing up, I was a big wrestling fan. I never got the opportunity to go to the show. So going to this one, sitting ringside, getting up close with the action, I had a blast, man.
Yeah, you were really ringside.
Yeah.
Right? You were sitting with Cormega and AZ.
About the randomness.
and
Gotta
and
love
DJ
it.
Self.
With the firm.
Yeah. The firm, baby. I've met AZ a few times, but I never met Cormega before,
yeah.
I don't think. So that was cool.
Yeah.
In addition to that, Dan was there. I think everybody from up here.
Dan, you were there?
Yeah, he was there, but he was in the suite. We were on the floor,
Okay.
ringside.
Yeah. The pores.
But Rey Mysterio, that was a big deal.
Yes.
When Rey Mysterio popped out for John Cena. So John Cena won, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was his final Raw match.
Right.
Period. So I've been to one SummerSlam ever at the Barclays.
Okay.
I've been to SummerSlam and that's it. So this was a fun experience. I enjoyed it. The funniest part though is that there was a bodega theme and they had in the Delta Lounge like this whole bodega.
Yep.
And they said afterwards you could come and take whatever you wanted. And when I tell you people were in there pillaging these goods.
I am people.
Yes, I have a video of B-Dot. It looked like he really was like, he was on the floor.
It was a bunch of household
Like a
items.
sniper.
So they had, detergents, they had Swiffer.
They had tampons.
They had everything.
And listen, we know the cost of things is wild right
Yes.
now. So a lot of us were stocking up.
Listen, free is my favorite F word. So if it's free, it's for me.
Okay, free is for you.
Yes, it is.
Well, earlier, speaking of snipers, because Boosie talks about that, go check out that clip we put up on Lip Service. But I want to talk about who you would want to perform at your repass. Earlier, we played this clip from Boosie discussing how he had butterflies while he performed at this repass in Detroit. And then I was asking people if you had to pick, because when I think about, and I do think about this, like I want a celebration. I don't want
Right.
people to be like bawling, crying, And this woman really wanted Boosie to perform at the Repass, and he did it. I want to ask you, who would you want to perform at your Repass? 800-292-5150. Call us up. Let us know. B-Dot, you're going to let us know, too. I have some ideas.
I got to think about that.
All right. 800-292-5150. Who would you want to perform at your Repass?
Come right back.
More now.
Yo, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. B-Dot's here.
Yes, I am.
Oh, Ray J just walked in the room.
You know I'm in the building.
Sheila's in the building, too. We're talking Love Cabin and all of those things. But first, we were just discussing Lil Boosie. He was just on lip service, and he was talking about performing at a Repass in Detroit.
See, everybody got to die sometimes.
That's a fact. And here's what he had to say.
Talk to him.
I got butterflies. But I was like, I'm finna rock this.
And he did.
Because I was thinking about the church lady that might pull me to the side like, you shouldn't be...
Yeah. No, the church lady was partying too.
Everybody was turned.
Man.
Look, we were discussing for your Repass, who would you like to perform?
Yeah.
So what's crazy is that my homegirl out in Atlanta owns a funeral home.
Okay.
Right? And so I'm like, we went out on a date, and I'm like, yo, on the date, I want to give her something that she can remember.
Right.
And I know she owns the funeral home, right? So I want to ask her something that she's never been asking for or push her to the test. So I said, yo, have you ever been in the casket before?
Wow. Thank you for censoring yourself.
Right, I censored my. She said, what? I said, have you ever been in the casket? I seen that white and black big and tall casket you had in there with the TV in it. And so I'm like, yo, why don't we could be the first people to actually live in the casket.
This sounds like a new show, Love Casket.
Love Casket. Oh my God, we got it. On the dead homies.
Dead homies. Who do you want to perform at your Repass?
I would like 50 Cent.
Hey.
Okay. What songs would you want?
I Get Money.
Okay. Wankster.
Hustler's Ambition.
Uh-huh.
Many Men?
Many Men.
Many Men, you feel me? Of course, hell yeah.
All right. Thank you for calling.
No problem.
Hey, Marco. Who would you want to perform at your Repass?
My favorite rapper, T.I.P.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. What songs?
Probably like Big Things Popping or something like that.
Okay.
Or Live Your Life.
Right.
Yeah, that'll be good too.
That's
I like that
a good
one.
one. Yeah. All right. Thank you for calling. So we got 50 Cent.
All right, appreciate y'all.
We got T.I. Brianna, who would you want to perform at your Repass?
It's a pick between two. Sexy Red. It would have to be Bow.
Listen, I ain't gonna lie. I said Sexy Red also. That was one. She was on my list.
If Sexy Red performs at my funeral, I'm going to hell.
What is wrong with you? That's not nice.
Wow.
I think that would be amazing.
Oh, hell no.
And then my other one is Glorilla.
Okay. I like that.
Now that's a concert. Look, you could do FNF. That would be perfect.
Hey.
You know what? Yes.
Right? Because I'm not here. I don't got to worry about no.
You're free.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Get it sexy.
I'm going to throw a Repass plate at Sexy Red.
A Repass playlist. Hey, Kay. Who would you want to perform at your funeral?
I am a huge,
at your Repass,
huge Maxwell fan. I would love for him to perform singing Pretty Wings.
That's sad, though. I thought it's a celebration. You don't think that's too sad?
No.
Everybody gonna be crying.
It's a beautiful song.
What about Lifetime?
Oh, yeah, that would work, too.
We all gonna be in there crying, girl. I just want to let you know. We're gonna be in there bawling our eyes out.
Woman's worth. I didn't think
wow. This is sad. All right. Well, you're going to have a Repass and they're going to need extra tissues. Well, thank you for calling.
Yes,
you're so sweet. Thank you for calling.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Well, thank you guys for calling in. 800-292-5150. You can
800-292-5150, baby.
That was good. Ow! As you can see, Ray J's here, so you can always leave your messages. But you know what we're going to do for YT since Ray J's here? We got to talk to you. Love Cabin, Zeus, you and Lemmy. I never thought this was going to happen.
Yo, we back better than ever. And we got Sheila here, too.
Sheila's here. We're going to talk about Love Cabin.
Shout out to Athena and all the other cast members as well.
All right.
It's going down on Love Cabin. It's the biggest show besides Baddies.
Yeah. All right. We're going to come back and talk about it.
Promo.
It's way up.
Get it? Oh, yeah. Angela's spilling that yee tea.
Come and get the tea.
What up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. B-Dot's here.
Yep.
Guest hosting with me today. And the original Ray J.
Ray J, a.k.a. Tron. I'm changing my name in 2026 as Tron. But I'm going to flex out Ray J all the way through the holidays, and I'm giving away Ray J's.
Now, Sheila's
It's
here
the Love
too.
Cabin.
And I know we're talking about Love Cabin.
Yes,
How did you and Lemmy come to an understanding? Because y'all was not rocking with each other for a minute.
It's all good. It just we
business.
we got to understand each other. Like his vision, my vision, his infrastructure is he's just a scientist at it. And if I can control my marketing on my shows and he puts his infrastructure behind it, we can't be stopped.
Now, Sheila, you and Ray J work together. Okay.
Yep, Sheila.
Okay. So tell me about.
Sheila.
So tell me how this.
I wanna love you till the morning.
Tell me about this collab, because people were thinking it was, a situationship also.
Oh no, we're working.
So I've seen a lot with the internet, and there's a lot of people actually saying that Ray J and I have been knowing each other. That's not the case.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I love that dress.
I don't want to.
I love that outfit.
Thank you. I love your outfit. You look so good.
Just
You're
so-
very handsome.
It's a raver right.
I wonder why people think this. Yeah.
The more you watch Love Cabin, the more it's gonna make sense of
so good.
what we got going on.
We did good.
It's getting hot in here, guys.
Oh my.
Now, Ray J, on a serious note, that we have seen, like, you have this lawsuit. Is that a real?
Yeah, it's real, and I went on the Breakfast Club and cried, so I don't want to talk about it because
Okay.
my lawyers hit me and said, bro, you're out of control.
We know we reported on it here, and I was like, I think we all know that was produced. It wasn't
Well,
like a
no.
Yeah.
I just want your support when it really boils down to it. I want the culture support when they know the facts, and that's it. That's all. I
Okay,
ask for.
we'll wait for the facts.
And that's all I can ask for. Other than that, we're celebrating Sheila, we're celebrating Love Cabin, we're celebrating Zeus.
Do you love Sheila?
Of course, I love Sheila.
Yes.
I love you.
Oh, I love you too, Ray J. This is my guy right here. I love Ray J.
I always will.
Oh, see,
Love you so
R&B
much.
singers with multiple girls.
I'm not an
man.
R&B singer.
Sorry.
Because I sang a little bit of R&B.
Oh,
But Mario would say different.
Mario was up here the other day.
I know. You
Not
better
he was
stop
on this show,
playing
but
with me. But see, he didn't come in here, and that's why he's not a real.
anyway, and I do want to say, Ray J, it feels like you're in a good space right now, which I like to see.
Well, I just came in. I was
I
crying
like to
my
see-
heart out over
Yeah.
there. But I'm never. But when I come into your show, we having a good time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wipe the tears away and come have a good time.
I've been crying this whole time. Sometimes it's okay for the guy to cry.
It
you
is. It is. And Ray J said that was the first time he ever cried on camera.
Wow.
I ain't never cried. Period in my life.
You need to.
I ain't never
Do you feel better?
I ain't looked at myself in the mirror in 15 years.
Yeah, right. He just came in here. Does the cry feel good?
I cried. Because my little niece was in here. Now she's a grown woman now. I don't want to get into it because I don't want to get emotional, but I got her back. I got Brandy's back. My
We
mom's
saw that
back,
on
my
stage.
dad's
I
back.
love that.
Yeah,
That was an amazing reunion to see. I know she missed you too, just like you missed her.
well, I'm excited to see them now. They're doing the Barclays, and hopefully I can go to that show and just be a part of the crowd.
I heard Mario's going. No, I'm kidding.
I heard that too. I heard Mario's going too. He stunned on me in LA. He said, yeah, and I just left performing with your sister too.
Oh.
I went, dang. Then Brandy said, if Ray put down the cigarettes and the blunts, he'll beat you. I said, but I don't want to do that, B.
Well, then you're not going to
And
beat
so
him.
she said, and she got the tea for me to train all that just to beat Mario. I don't know if I feel like doing that.
It's not worth that
I'm
much
gonna
to
make more
you.
money on the other side, I think. Unless Mario's serious.
Right.
And I don't think he is. He don't want these
I
runs.
think it would be a good experiment. Now, I could see that as a show.
He doesn't
Ray
want
J
these.
in training.
He doesn't. Yeah, Ray J in training, but it has nothing to do with Mario.
Yeah, just with you.
Because if
Instead
I
of-
train and get to the best, then I'm
Now, that's
only.
a show.
There's
Holding
only
you
two people that's
accountable?
beating me if I'm at my best. That's Chris Brown and Usher. Everybody else can't mess with me. Like
All right, listen, we got to come
Lloyd,
back because we got to get
Bobby
this together.
Valentino.
Oh, man.
All y'all Pleasure P, my whole group members. Y'all didn't support me. Bobby V, you ain't my friend.
I know Bobby V's at home like, how did
I do?
get in this? Yeah. But anyway, you guys, thank you, Ray J. Thank you to Sheila for pulling up Love Cabin on Zeus. That's my guy. I really do love Ray J.
Ray J's a live wire.
We got the Way Up mix at the top of the hour. Plus, Joy Ann Reid is going to be joining us. We are completely switching gears. It's Way Up.
Just like to talk like they Angela Yee, like they Angela Yee.
Man, she's spilling it all. This This is Yee T. Way up.
All right, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here. B-Dot's here.
Good job, B-Dot. Where else would I be?
I know, right? And let's get into this Yee T. So Patrick Beverly update. You know, he was arrested, and he is accused of punching his sister in the eye and choking her for up to 30 seconds at a Texas home. Now, according to the probable cause affidavit, his sister told officials she left the home in the middle of the night without permission. She went to go see her boyfriend at a nearby park, and when she got home, her mom was awake, and you know, her boyfriend was told to go inside, and she was scolded, and then according to her report, he grabbed her by the neck with both hands and picked her up off the ground, and her feet came up off the floor. She said she felt pain and she felt like she was losing oxygen. So
is he her brother or her father? Like, she needed permission to go see her boyfriend?
Well, I guess what the story is that they're saying that she's 16, he's 18.
Oh, got it. I didn't know the age difference. Well, nobody wins when the family feuds.
At all. So that's an awful situation. So just hoping that as family, they can work through this and work things out. But that is not the proper way to handle things at all. All right. Now, Rock Nation Distribution has unveiled what their new platform is all about. And it's for independent artists. And so they're going to maximize artists' global audience reach toward fan bases, unlocking new business opportunities. As part of the announcement, independent artists can now sign up and begin distributing their music directly through Rock Nation Distribution's dashboard.
That's what's up.
Now, Russ went on social media and said an 85-15 split to press upload is madness. Major labels take 15% distro off the top two, so it seems like they just modeled the business off of that. If you're an artist, this makes no sense to sign up for, in my opinion.
Yeah. I wonder if that 50% comes with a Rock Nation chain.
Well, then it's got to have the diamonds and everything.
Right.
What did you think when you heard this? It kind of made me think about United Masters and what Steve Stout has.
I think that's the kind of the future of where record labels are going, more so on the distribution platform versus like the traditional labels. So I think they're just following that blueprint.
What about this 85-15? Because I know we don't have all the information yet.
Yeah, I was kind of confused by that because I don't know what that looks like. I'm not an artist. I don't make music, so I don't know what the traditional splits are or the standards. But, you know, somebody has to get paid at some point.
Well, I think because they were talking about how sometimes people just pay a flat fee and they don't give up ownership. Well, that's not ownership, but they're not giving up, you know, paying a certain percentage in perpetuity, as you would say.
Yeah.
But according to what they're saying for Rock Nation, it distributes to over 200 platforms. It also has a central dashboard for social streaming and audience data, and there's no upfront costs for that.
So there has to be some sort of benefit or upside for up-and-coming artists. You know?
And I was saying with labels, what people were talking about was the fact that labels do provide other types of support as well.
Right, other services.
Yeah, other services like marketing and, you know, PR and things like that. All right, well, that is your Yee T. When we come back, let's go under the radar, and we are waiting to find out about these Epstein files. They're going to pass this bill to force the release of the Epstein files. But Jeffrey Epstein's brother, Mark Epstein, is saying, ooh, things are a little shady. All right?
Yikes.
It's way up.
In the news that relates to you. These stories are flying under the radar.
All right, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here. My guy B-Dot's here with me.
Good job, B-Dot. That's right.
Ooh, baby. So right now the House is going to vote to compel the Justice Department to release all of the records related to Jeffrey Epstein, the Epstein files.
Release the files!
People have been pushing for this for months. I want to say, but I do believe it was the Republicans who were really going hard. I think part of what Donald Trump ran on was that he was going to make these files public. And then it felt like he said they didn't exist.
Right.
And then he didn't want to make it public. Well, now he's back to saying, let's release the files. But Jeffrey Epstein's brother, Mark, has some things to say about what might be happening now with these files. And here's what he said.
The reason they're going to be releasing these things, and the reason for the flip, is that they're sanitizing these files. There's a facility in Winchester, Virginia, where they're scrubbing the files to take Republican names out of it. That's what I was told by a pretty good source.
So they're going to have like heavy black magic marker redacted?
I mean, I could just imagine, though, that why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they take their names and things out of the files if they have the access to them and have had them? There was a period of time when they were saying there were no files and the whole thing wasn't true. Now there are files and now they're going to release them. And at first, Donald Trump was so against it, but now he's like, yes, let's release the files because now you're not in them. And so it kind of feels like And this is Jeffrey Epstein's brother. I kind of believe him.
A little conspiracy theory.
Now, in addition to that, according to Mark Epstein, he says that Jeffrey Epstein did have some dirt on Donald Trump. And here's what he told News Nation.
Jeffrey, in 2016, I said this publicly before, Jeffrey told me that if he said what he knew about the candidates, they'd have to cancel the election. He didn't tell me what he knew, but Jeffrey definitely had dirt on Trump. And you can see in the emails, Trump could deny it all he wants, but it's pretty clear. It's provable that he was in Jeffrey's office. He said he wasn't in the house. It's provable he was there. He said everything he says is a lie.
Wow. I mean, if it's provable and you said it's not true, that is a lie.
What kind of dirt?
Listen, I don't know.
I don't think we want to know.
I think people do want to know, though, because we've seen some of the survivors of Jeffrey Epstein. Some of these girls were 14 or 16 years old at the time. They've been calling for justice and transparency based off of the things that they've experienced.
Right.
And so I think a lot of times this has been politicized, but we do have to remember that this is about pedophilia. This is about one of the biggest sex trafficking ring, ever. Yeah. And that's what it's really about. It shouldn't be about are the Republicans in it or are the Democrats in it. It should be about who's in these files, because some of these people are still in positions, and definitely a disgusting crime no matter what.
Right.
Larry Summers, who's the former president of Harvard University, he once was the U.S. Treasury Secretary, said he's stepping back from public commitments after there were some emails showing that he had a very friendly relationship with Jeffrey Epstein long after he pleaded guilty to soliciting prostitution from an underage girl back in 2008. Damn. And so he said he's going to step back to rebuild trust and repair relationship with people close to him.
Step back?
Yes. I don't know what that exactly entails.
Die, bro.
But he is going to continue to teach, and he wants to repair these relationships. He said he's ashamed of his action and recognizes the pain they have caused.
You think?
All right. Well, that is your Under the Radar. Now, we do have Ask Ye on the way. 800-292-5150. Any question you have, me and B-Dot got you. We're going to help you out. All right? That's 800-292-5150. Thank you, B-Dot.
I'm here.
It's way up.
Whether it's relationship or career advice, Angela's dropping facts.
So you should know.
This is Ask Ye.
What's up is Way Up with Angela Yee. It's me and B-Dot giving advice for Ask Ye. And Keyshawn is on the line, and his roommate keeps on eating his leftovers, and he told him not to.
So I'm going through a little situation with my roommate. He's constantly eating my food whenever I put it in the fridge. And I'm at a point where it's like, if I have to tell you again, it might get a little... If you know where I'm going with it, it might get a little physical. Yeah, because it's disrespectful.
Yeah, it is.
At least ask me before. Yeah, I'm stuck right now. I don't know what to do.
Stay away from my food. Can you get a little small fridge to put in your room just for your leftovers?
Like a cooler.
Yes, but it's an NYC apartment. I already don't have enough space. Why do I have to go the extra mile?
I would put some X-Lax all over in the food and then let him eat it and get sick and be like, okay, that's why I told you stop eating my food.
You know, I thought about that. One of my homegirls told me to do, not exactly that, but she told me to do something with the food.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he could stop doing that, because that's disgusting. Honestly, if you've told him numerous times and he doesn't listen, I might leave some stuff out to spoil and put it back in the fridge and let him eat it.
Y'all gonna have some issues come Thanksgiving.
Yeah, just don't you eat it yourself by accident. Maybe you could get a little lockbox for your food and lock it.
Is that a thing? Oh, I have to look into that. I didn't know that.
Have you confronted him before about this?
Yeah, I've told him, because I put my foods in plastic bags. I'm like, yo, you understand that the bags are kind of for me, right? It's not like a community food. And he was like, oh, yeah, my bad, bro.
Listen, they have these, I'm looking it up right now. They have these little storage chests. They have lockable containers for food also.
Wow, look at that.
And you can put it in the fridge.
Wow.
I think that might be worth investing in. It's not that expensive. They have some for like $40. It's like $40.
Okay, that's a good idea. So just avoid saying anything to him.
I would say something to him, but I also, for your own peace, would get that lockbox.
Happening over and over again. There's something in me that wants to be like, yo, like.
I mean, you've done that.
Yeah.
It's like almost like I'm a sucker if I don't say anything.
No, it's not. It's like, get out of my damn food, and now it's locked up, so stay away. It's over.
Right.
You solved the problem.
And if things get really bad, just hit him with a repass plate.
Stop it. Like, what do you want to do? You want to fight your roommate? I think it's, first of all, couldn't live with somebody that was doing that, but you do right now, right? And so I'm very solution oriented. This just solved the problem. All right. Good luck.
All right. Thank you, guys.
All right. Take care.
I
have that same problem with B-Dot. That's what I was about. That's why I got to get this lockbox for my food. All right. Well, that was Ask Ye, 800-292-5150. See, we solved the problem.
Yeah.
I don't know why somebody would keep on doing that. But when we come back, we have a special guest joining us. Joy Ann Reid is here, and she's going to be talking about everything you need to know about these Epstein files, this government shutdown, what could happen after that, what are we thinking about the Democrats, what's going on with this presidency, everything you need to know, factual, all right? It's Way Up.
And I'm back.
We're about to do this. One of the most famous women in radio. We're talking about Angela Yee. You're Way Up with Angela Yee.
Please believe that.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. Joy Ann Reid back again.
Hey, girl.
They love you up here, girl.
Well, I appreciate it. I love him right back.
There's so much going on. I don't even know where to start. But this government shutdown is over, delayed. What would you say?
It's over.
I also see that the fight for the Affordable Care Act or some type of like, what's the plan, still has to go on, right? And so.
Yes. I mean, the thing about it is that Democrats laid down a marker. They said, we are not going to give you all the votes in the United States Senate to reopen the government until you agree to put back in the health care subsidies. And just so people understand, the health care subsidies were cut by the Republicans.
Right.
When they passed their quote-unquote big, beautiful bill, which was actually a big, horrible bill. So that bill alone was going to raise everybody's health care prices.
In January. So
in January.
What people saw were estimates of in January. I saw one couple saw their monthly health care insurance go from like $600 to $2,600.
That's right. Yeah. For some people, 75% increase. Because basically what happened was when the Obamacare bill was passed the first time in 2010, in order to make the budget numbers work, the way they fix the numbers in Washington is they say, we're going to pass this bill, it's going to cost X, but don't worry, it's temporary. And they make things temporary to make the numbers work.
Right.
So to make the numbers work on having to subsidize people's insurance, they made it temporary. But every time it's come up for renewal, they've just renewed the temporary subsidies. But that's the exact same thing they did with the tax cut. That 2017 tax cut, where 80% of it went to the richest people, that was also temporary. But what happened was when that came up for renewal 10 years later, which was this big, beautiful bill, the purpose of that bill was to make that tax cut permanent.
Yeah.
And when they did that took $4.1 trillion. The cost of making these little subsidies permanent is only $0.3 trillion. So it's a fraction of the cost, but they just don't believe in it.
Right now, I got Joy Ann Reid with me here today. I miss seeing her on the TV, but I love that she's doing her own thing. Now, people have to reapply for SNAP. Now that it's reopened. And the way that this has been framed is that there's a lot of people taking advantage of the system and getting these benefits because they're too lazy to work. I want you to explain what's happening now with these SNAP benefits and why people have to reapply because they think that there's people who shouldn't be getting it that are.
SNAP benefits had nothing to do with the shutdown. It was a side effect of the shutdown, but it's not the Congress that had that SNAP money held up. It's the administration. A lot of states sued them and said, wait a minute, we're entitled to this money because Medicaid is a program that's not distributed directly from the federal government to you. Your state gives you the money. Colorado was like, we'll just pay the SNAP benefits and you can pay us back. The Trump administration said, no, you can't do that. Then they went to court. They countersued and went all the way to the Supreme Court, which is a case that's now paused. But so the bottom line now is because the administration themselves decided we're going to basically take hostage 42 million SNAP benefit people. We're going to let them go hungry until you let us make Obamacare subsidies expire. So they were basically saying, here's your choice. You either let us make those Obamacare subsidies expire so we can destroy Obamacare, or we're going to starve 42 million people. So now what happens is they've now restarted the program, but now people have to reapply because they think in their mind that people are lying and not working. You're required to work a certain number of hours. Out of that 42 million people, at least 10 to 15 million are children. So no, they're not working. You know, a lot of the people are disabled, but the majority of people who receive SNAP, they have a job. It's just the job doesn't pay them enough.
All right, Joy Ann Reid is here. Make sure you subscribe to her Substack, but also watch that Joy Reid show. We got more when we come back. It's Way Up.
Yo! More Way Up with Angela Yee on now. You know who it is. You know who it is.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee, and you know there's a lot going on right now. Government shutdown ended. What's going on with the Affordable Care Act? What's happening with these Epstein files? Well, thank goodness Joy Ann Reid is here. Now, what do you think is going to happen with these Epstein files? Because I feel like people are acting like it's not a big deal, right? They're saying, well, how come Biden didn't, release those? And why is this an issue now? But it's an issue that the Republicans made.
And it's interesting that the people...
And Donald Trump ran on, by the way.
Ran on it.
Saying that he was going to release release these Epstein
Vance
files.
said it. I'm old enough to remember when Kash Patel went on Glenn Beck's radio show and said, who has the Epstein files and can release them? The FBI director. Well, now you're the FBI director, bro.
Look at where you are.
Go ahead and release them. He said it. They all said it when they believed it was just Clinton and some Democrats in there. They weren't thinking ahead that Trump might be in there. This was his best friend. Trump and Epstein were besties for 15 years.
We're seeing these emails.
Okay.
Allegedly. What do you think about Kash Patel now?
I feel like we don't have FBI anymore. It's a joke.
Yeah.
He's flying his girlfriend around to concerts. He's using the public plane that we own to go on like dates with his girl. I don't know what he does all day, but he's definitely not an FBI director. And the reality is the reason that the Epstein files matter is this was not just the largest pedophile ring probably in world history. It was a global pedophile ring. The QAnon people had that right. There was a global pedophile ring. Jeffrey Epstein ran it. Donald Trump was his best friend.
Allegedly.
They were all friends with all these models. There's a guy named Jean-Luc Brunel. I've been reading these emails like for the last 3 days. There's a guy named Jean-Luc Brunel who was another pedophile who ran a modeling agency, as did Donald Trump, as did John Casablancas, his other friend that was apparently preying on his own models.
Allegedly.
Jean-Luc Brunel, who was accused by his models of preying on them, including underage models. You know how he died? He died in France in jail by a supposed hanging himself.
Sounds familiar.
Exactly the way Epstein died. So I'm like, you know what? This is a bigger story because it's not just the pedophilia, which is horrible, and these victims deserve justice. There was a financial aspect to this ring. This reached into some of the highest echelons of power and money, and we need to know who was a part of that ring, because if some of those people are now running our country and running our finances and maybe surveilling us, I think the American people want to know.
Yeah, a lot of rich, powerful white men.
Correct.
Well, Joyanne Reid, before we end this, how are you doing?
Everybody's good. Family's healthy. Thank God. Very blessed.
And you're happy.
And I'm happy.
Good.
And I'm doing my little entrepreneurial thing.
I love it.
The Joy Reid Show is going great. We hit 350,000 subscribers on YouTube. We've hit 180,000 on Substack. So we're like moving and grooving and growing.
Listen, and that's what I always want to let people know. And I will not say this message enough, but we need to make sure that we're listening to those voices that are telling the truth, that are established as far as journalists, that are honest, that are giving us like real information. That's why I love when you come up here, and it's always a blessing whenever something's going on for you to be able to explain it to me, to be able to explain it to our listeners in a way that I know is factual.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Joyanne Reid, for joining us. And this is your show, so when we come back, you have the last word.
Pick up the phone.
Tap in. Tap in and get your voice heard.
What the word is.
Here's the last word on Way Up with Angela Yee.
What's up? Is Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here with my guy, B-Dot.
Yes, I am.
Now, B-Dot,
Good job,
earlier we were
B-Dot.
talking about what would be your repass song.
Right.
Or who would you want to perform. But then Ray J came in, so we
Exactly.
didn't get to give our own. So what would yours be?
Initially, I was thinking like Jeezy, Bury Me a G. But then when Ray J came, I'm like, maybe he could perform. He could do like a remix to Wait a Minute, like Wait an Eternity.
Yeah, don't do it. Or his song with Young Berg, perhaps.
Oh, yeah, that one.
Sexy Can I?
Sexy Can I?
For me, I know on Lip Service I said Rihanna. So when you watch that Lip Service interview later today at 5 o'clock with Boosie, you can see I said that. But then I was thinking Bone Thugs and Harmony Crossroads would be amazing, right? And everybody would be like, I could just see the unity, and everybody's gonna be like, boom, 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 boom.
You gotta butcher the lyrics like Fat Joe when he said, I miss my Uncle Georgia.
Maybe that's his real uncle. He misses him. I want people to celebrate though. I really have thought I want a party. I want a DJ.
Yeah.
Some good food, some Caribbean food.
Some
maybe.
hookah?
Yeah, some hookah. I'm not really big on hookah, but I want edibles for everyone, a tray of edibles for people old enough to partake. But again, thank you so much to Joyanne Reid for joining us today.
Yeah.
We're waiting to see what's going to happen with these Epstein files.
Dun, dun, dun.
I know. You're a journalist.
Yeah, I'm not touching that one.
Good. That's what they should have all said. But anyway, this is your show, so you have the last word.
Yeah.
Hi, Angela. This is Pam from Chicago, and I would want my favorite, Johnny Gill, my other favorite, Raheem Devon, to sing at my repass. Thank you. Happy holidays.
Yeah, this is your girl, Soldier Easy from New Orleans, the Night Wall, CPC, represent the Q Crew, and Angela Yee. Yeah, I think I would like Chris Brown and Usher, because they do some hot songs together.
Going way up, turn up with Angela Yee.